Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the second meeting for us. The first meeting, I explain you about the philosophy of language. I hope you understood about that. And then the second meeting, I will explain you about the grammar. There are many grammar in English. It's about 16, but we will study 4 theses only. They are simple present, simple past, progressive, and simple future. Okay, we are going to the first, that's simple present tense. When the people use a simple present tense in daily life. Okay, the simple present used in the regular habit or daily routine. Use the simple present to express the idea that an action is repeated or usual. The action can be a habit, a hobby, a daily event, or something that often happens. If you have a hobby, if you have a daily routine, you can express your thinking, you can express your idea with your friend by using a simple present. For example, your hobby is playing football. You can express your thinking to your friend, I play football every day. Okay, that's the first example. And then the second example, if you every morning go to the school, so you can express your thinking too to your families, to your friends. Every day I go to the school every day. Okay, you are the university student, you have to call, I go to the college every day. That's the first thing you want to use a simple present in your life. And then the used to, fact or generalization. The simple present can also indicate the speaker believes that a fact was true before, is true now, or will be true in the future. It is not important if the speaker is correct about the fact. It is also used to make generalization about people or things. For example here, cats like milk. Do you believe that all cats drink milk? I don't think so. So this opinion can be true, can be not. It's talking about the cats in general. Or the second one is talking about the fact Caracas is the capital of Venezuela. Caracas, one of the city in Venezuela. Caracas is a part of Venezuela. That's the fact. If you want to say something in general, you can use simple present. Or if you want to talk the fact in the world, you have to use to a simple present. Okay, use three when we use a simple present. That's the start. Schedule event in the near future. Speakers consciously use simple present to talk about schedule in the near future. This is most commonly done with talking about public transportation, but it can be used with other schedule events as well. For example, now, the bus leaves tonight at 6 p.m. It's not happened yet. If you have a schedule in the near event, then you express your opinion now. You have to use a simple present too. For example, you have a plan tonight. You will go to the party. And then you express your thinking. Then you express your opinion to your friend. Now you have to use a simple present. Okay? Okay. We are going to the next. The use for when we use a simple present. Use the simple present is used with adverb. What is adverb? Adverb in Indonesia we call kata keterangan. Yeah, there are many adverbs in English. They are always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, never, every day. If you want to know if the people use a simple present in their talking, in their speaking, please give a good attention to your friend. If they use always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, never, every day, or any others, that's mean your friends use a simple present. What the meaning of always? Always, it's mean selalu, often, sering, usually, biasanya, sometimes, kadang-kadang, rarely, jarang, never, tidak pernah, every day, setiap hari. I always come to school by car. I always come to the school by car. I don't come here every often. So in this case, in this example, always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, never, every day, that's the one of the part of simple present. I hope you understand, guys. Before we continue to the next slide, I hope you have already understood that. Okay, we are going to the next slide, grammar rules. To form the simple present, we add s to the infinitive of the verb in the third person singular. He, she, it. If you're talking about your friend, he, she, or it, so in the end of the verb, you have to add s in the end of the verb. For example, I live, I sing. But if you use he, she, or it, you have to put s in the end of the verb. Where is the verb here? The verb here is live. If you use I, you, we, they, it's not necessary to put s in the end of the verb. But if you use she, he, it, you have to put s in the end of the verb. He lives, she sings, and any others. Then, but when the verb ends in o, double s, and etc., in this case, we have to put es. I go, I kiss, I watch, I was, I fix. So if you use he, she, or it, you have to put in the end of the verb es. He goes, he kisses, he fixes, and etc. Then B, a consonant followed by this, so it's changed to be IE, and we add S in the end of the verb. I study become he studies. I study become, if you use he studies. Then C, a vowel followed by this, we just add S. I play, he plays. They play, he plays. We play, she plays, and etc. To form the negative and the interrogative, we need the auxiliary verb to do in the present simple. This means we have to add es in the third person singular, he, she, it. While the main verb will be used in the infinitive. The example, do you like? Do they like? Do we like? I don't like. You don't like. They don't like. We don't like. It's simple. But the second one, how if we use he, she, it? So it is not put again in the end of the verb, but it is moved to the in front. Does he like? It's not do he likes anymore, but does he like? Does she like? Does it like? He doesn't like. He doesn't like. It doesn't like.